Alright, so we're going to work on the final project for math. I'm going to open up R, and hopefully I can get it to do what I want it to do. Alright, perfect. So we're going to look at the case number 1. We have 3 columns. We have the perished, and we have the survived, and we have the middle column. The way that you're going to read this is the middle column is a decimal point, so 0.65. You're going to go over to the perished, and then you add the 9 to it. Since there's no numbers here, those are all zeros, and you don't include them in the perished section. So let's start doing this. We're going to type in P, arrow key dash, C, parentheses, 0.659, comma. And then there's nothing on this row, nothing on this row, and then we go to the 0.68 row and we have something. So we're going to type in 0.689, comma. We're going to skip this row because there's nothing in it. We're going to go over to the 770 row. We're going to type in 0.709, comma. We're going to type in 0.703, comma, 0.702, comma. Then we're going to go down to the 71 column. So we're going to say 0.713. We're going to do a comma. We're going to go over to the 72 column. We're going to say 0.729, comma, 0.726, comma, 0.726, comma, 0.720, comma, 0.720, comma. Let's see. Now we're going to do the 73 row. So it's going to be 0.739, comma, 0.738, comma, 0.738, comma, 0.737, comma, period, 736, comma, period, 736, comma, 0.731, comma, and then point. Then we're going to go over to the 774 column. So we're going to say 0.745, comma, 0.744, comma, 0.743, comma. We'll go over to the 75. 0.754, comma, 0.752, comma, 0.752, comma. I'm going to go to the 76 column. Say 0.765, comma. We skip this row, we skip that row, and we skip the very last row because that's just the legend. Then we're going to add the parentheses at the very end. I'm going to remove that comma and then add the parenthesis. And then we're going to hit enter. Let's see how she goes. Should be able to type in, I believe it's just P, and that shows us our data set. And so now we're going to do the S category, which is the survived. So we're going to type in S, arrow key dash C, parentheses, and we have nothing in the top, second or third row, but we do in the fourth column, fourth row. So I'll start there. 0.687, comma. There's nothing on the 79 column, but there is one on the 70. So 0.703, comma, 0.709, comma. We're going to skip to the 71 column now, so 0.715. And yes, I am saying columns when I mean rows. I do apologize. So we're going to go to the 72 row. We're going to say 72.9, comma. Oops, 729, comma, 0.728, comma, 0.728, comma, 0.728, comma. And now we're going to be at the 6. We're going to say 0.726, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yep, 3 eighths. So now we're doing the 3, so 0.723, 0.723, 823, comma, 0.721, parentheses, enter, S, enter. That gives you your data set. So now what we're going to do is do a box plot of P and S. So we're just going to type in BOX, PLOT, parentheses, P, comma, S, and then hit enter, and it'll pop up with our box plot. So that is now done. And then we need our normal plot. So we're going to type in QQ, NORM, parentheses, P, enter. And I believe that should have popped up somewhere. Maybe. Somewhere in the screen it probably popped up. Okay, let's try that again. So then what we'd also need is the QQ normal S. And I'm not sure why these are not popping up. They usually do. Let's try. Let's see what happens when we do to the next part. TT-test.p.s. Comma. Okay, so that's our Welch test that did work. I'm not sure. I must have somehow I glitched it because whenever, oh, there it is, I see it now. That's where it hit on me. So when I hit lower, it stuck it way down here, so, which is kind of annoying. Let's just do middle screen. So that is one advantage of using the Rstudio version of this and not the one that I'm currently using, because what's happening is it's shoving it off in that small little itty bitty tab. You have to lower one down just to see. Let's see if I can get it back to where it was. So we got these two. So that's our normal. You can save it if you want. I don't really actually care about that. So we're going to do that. So just so everybody sees that plot again. So I'm going to do box plot P, comma, S. It'll open up. You can save it. So we want to hit the little X. I'll open that back up. And then for the normal, so QQNORM P parentheses enter. That's your normal plot. And then for the normal plot for the survived, you type in that thing above, and that gives it to you there. All right. So that is how to finish up part 1. So that is the very first part. That is case number 1. So that is done. And so next what you would do is start the case number 2. They give us a lot of data on this one. Basically, you're going to have to type in those two values. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to hit enter twice. I'm going to type in velocity. So I'm going to type in V, arrow key dash C, parentheses, 170. And I'm going to just do that entire list. So 290, negative 130, comma, negative 70, comma, negative 185, negative 220, negative 200, that's positive, 200, comma, 290, 270, 200, 300, negative 30, 650, 150, 500, 920, 450, 500, 500, 960, 500, 850 800 1090 parentheses. And you can just type in V and hit enter. That shows you that you have the data set. So next we're going to do the distance part. So we're going to type in D, arrow key dash C, parentheses, and we're going to start doing all those distances, which is still highlighted. So point 032, comma, point 034, comma, point 214, comma, point 263, comma, period, point 275, comma, period, 275, comma, period, 450, comma, period, 500, comma, period, 500, comma, period, 630, comma, period, 800, comma, period, 900, comma, period, 900, comma, period. And we got two more to do, 0.90, comma, 0.900, comma, period. And then we're left with 1, comma, 1.1, comma, point, oops. How many of those 0.1s do we have? We have 2. So 0.1, comma, now we're going to do 1.4, comma, 1.7, comma, 2, comma, 2, comma, 2, comma, one more 2, parentheses, hit enter. Oops, I didn't add the parentheses. Let's see if that actually took. It did still take, so you should have had the parentheses at the end of the 2, and it looks like it took my data set. So what we're going to type in next is fit, F-I-T, arrow key, dash, LM, D, approximate symbol, key, V, parentheses, enter, and we're going to type in summary, fit. That gives us that garbage below. And now we're going to be basically forcing it to, we're going to be forcing distance to be approximately equal to 0 plus V. So we're going to type in FIT, arrow key dash LM, D, approximately key, 0 plus B, parentheses, hit enter. Type in summary, parentheses, fit, see what we have. That shows us the numbers for that. We're going to type in plot, fit. Okay, it's loading. And it's still thinking. So I do apologize. Oh, I didn't know I could click through them all. Oh, well, damn. Neat. Okay, so that's residual, normal, our scale location, and our residual leverage, which are the 4 that we needed. So I'm going to close those out because I don't actually need them. So that's what these 1, 2, 3, that's what those waiting to approve change is. And basically, to sum it up, that would be it. Yep, that is it.